Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, welcome everybody to the Retro Wrestling Revival Podcast. I am Johnny P, and joining me as always is my partner in crime, the man, the myth, the legend, the fella who's got a stutter as smooth as butter. He's Sapphire's bitch. He's everything that you can think of. It's Brother Martin. How you doing, Brother Martin?
I'm doing good.
We're all American boys here.
We are all American boys here, and we are excited. We are back with the vengeance, and welcome to our Superstar series, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a long time coming, John, but you know what? We are here to have some good old-fashioned wrestling, some fun discussion, and this is for wrestling fans, by wrestling fans, ladies and gentlemen, the Retro Wrestling Revival, and this is one of our cornerstone shows, if you will. And, brother, I'm excited to revisit it again. So what do we got on the docket tonight, brother?
I'm really excited to be here, too, and do this. We haven't done one since, like, June, I think, something like that.
Yeah, exactly, man. I've been jonesing.
Daniel told me today, he says, I don't think you guys have done a live Superstars in about, like, maybe, he said, like, a year or so, maybe even more. So I said, yeah. I said, it's been a while since we've done a live one. We usually just sprinkle them in every couple months. So yeah, I was needing some fun tonight to just enjoy it. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I didn't plan on getting on camera for a few weeks while I'm recovering, but I needed some enjoyment to get through everything, the pain, all the bullshit, that I'm going through after surgery. So I said, let's do fucking Superstars. And then, boy, we are not going to be disappointed tonight because it's going to be a fun show. I think we always have a blast doing these. So if you're a first-time watcher, welcome. If you have watched with us before, thanks for coming by again. And Chris, this is what's on the docket tonight. Let's take a peek here and let me pull up the magic lineup for tonight. So this is coming from the Nutter Center.
Oh, dude, what's your favorite memory of going to the Nutter Center as a boy?
I can't say it on air. It's X-rated. It's X-rated. I can't say what's really on my mind about the Nutter Center.
Does it involve Sapphire and Jerry?
Might be Sapphire.
Okay. I'm just saying. Ooh, how you doing?
She's a sweet lady, that sweet Sapphire.
Yeah, she is.
I love me some Sapphire, baby. Yeah, so this is coming from the Nutter Center, which is in Dayton, Ohio, and it aired on December 12th, 1992. We have some staples of the show on tonight, ones that we have been watching forever.
Tom Stone?
No Tom tonight, unfortunately.
Damn it!
He was on the last one, I think we did. So
all right,
it's gonna be a little bit before we get graced with the stoner, but
right.
we do have some fun competitors on the show tonight. Opening the show tonight is going to be one of the most disgusting, disease-infected, nasty tag teams of all time. They're Chris's favorite. He tries to act like them. He just like them. He likes to give his wife pity city at times. He goes to people at work and starts rubbing it in.
I do.
When I met Chris in person, he tried to do the same to me.
I did.
I had to punch him and knock a tooth out. You
did. See, yeah, right here, right.
I don't take it.
Terrible.
Priscilla, lovely Priscilla Martin, when he tried to do it to her,
she
stabbed him right in the thigh.
She reciprocated it with a thing called Titty City, so I ain't gonna complain on that.
Yeah, she got him good. So the Nasty Boys are here, and they are taking on the Brooklyn Brawler and John Rechner.
Yay,
John Rechner.
Dude, John Rechner, man, he's an absolute legend.
Shit.
Speaking of the Brooklyn Brawler, I encourage everybody out there, go check out the Brooklyn Brawler's recent recent sit down. I cannot think of the name of the guy, but he's really good. He does a podcast. I think, is it with Dutch Mantel? Yeah. And
WSI guy.
Yes, WSI. I love the cheap plug, actually. Check out the WSI channel on YouTube. He's bunch good. Of excellent.
He's really good. That kid's good.
Yeah, he is. He's fantastic. And he just did like a recent sit down with the Brooklyn Brawler, which was really, really good. So I encourage everybody to check that out.
Daniel is here. Hello, Daniel. He said, Mama said, knock you out. Somebody's going to get wrecked. Yes.
They are. And John, you made sure to pay Facebook for the show tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
They're compensated for it so that we can have a platform. The next one we got is Bam Bam Bigelow taking on John Paul.
Just John Levesque?
I don't know. John Paul.
John Paul. Okay.
This guy is. I've never heard of John Rechner or John Paul before tonight. So we're about to see.
Well, the official sponsor for tonight, it is the thirst quencher known as Gatorade, the lime cucumber lemon flavor.
Oh, lime cucumber lemon. Amazing.
The nastiest fucking Gatorade I've ever had.
Is that really a flavor?
Yes. Lime cucumber.
Cucumber?
Yeah.
Why would you buy that?
I sent my son to the store and he completely I told him green apple and he just grabbed the first green one he saw.
The fact that you're still drinking it is impressive.
Well, I'm thirsty.
I could not drink a lime cucumber drink, especially a Gatorade. I love Gatorade, but not lime cucumber. Daniel says, don't give your Monopoly money way too valuable.
Amen, brother. Amen.
The next match is, this is a staple of the show. Daniel, it's not endorsed by us, that's for sure. We don't endorse lime cucumber, so they better be paying us good to fucking hawk that shit for them if they're going to do it. Lime cucumber. This man is a staple of the show. He's a staple of our conversations. The Marty party is here. Marty Jannetty is taking on Duane Gill.
Oh man, he's the John Moxley of the Rockers.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Woo! Woo! I love you, Daniel. I'm just kidding.
Daniel, he's closer to you, man. He's close to you. You guys live 15, 20 minutes away.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love Daniel. I love John Moxley.
Don't be afraid to go up and kneecap him. All right. I'm saying that shit.
I'm picking.
He's taking on Duane Gill. So
Gilbert.
Oh, God, the fucking next one is here. This guy. All right. I'm on a cane. I just got my knee replaced. Look at me. I have to get assisted to stand up barely. Okay.
Yes.
And it's all because of this piece of shit. Nailz is back. Yeah.
Oh,
Kneecaps me.
Yes.
Nancy Kerrigan's me. Tries to take out my best friend, the Boss Man. This slimy piece of garbage is back. Nailz. Wait till I recover.
Okay.
I'm coming to Minnesota for you.
Actually, Nailz has came out of hiding. So,
hey, Nailz, I'm calling you out in a year when I'm fully recovered. I'm calling you out. All right. I'm training for it, Nailz, when I come back. Me and you. Nightstick on a pole match. It's over.
There we go.
Nailz is taking on Mike Collins.
Mike. Is that Phil's son?
It is. He didn't claim it.
That's not.
I'll let the Mox comment slide this time until the next live wrestling event. Then it's over.
It's crazy.
That, Barry Horowitz is the lime cucumber professional wrestler.
Well, it's crazy. Whenever me and Daniel go to shows, shit happens because first, right after the first show we went to, Scarlett and Cross got signed, and then the second show a couple weeks later, CM Punk got fired.
There you go.
So just
Nailz
saying,
will still be in his dirty, unwashed jumpsuit, jail suit. All right, moving on. Next match is Lance Cassidy, which is Steve Armstrong. For those who know the Armstrong family, this guy that he's taken on has a great name. In fact, if I ever have more children, I might name them this name: Gus Kantarakis.
Dude,
Gus Kantarakis.
Gus the Bus.
Gus the Bus, man. That guy's steamrolling people.
He is.
He's taking on Lance Cassidy. All right, the final match, the main event tonight is, this is going to be a barn burner. All right.
What's that?
We got 2 Hall of Famers in this match, 100%. I just don't know if the first guy can take out the legend that is this other Hall of Famer.
Who's that?
But the Undertaker's here, and he's taking on the real Hall of Famer, the man who loves Walmart as much as you do, Barry Horowitz. Mr. Technical is here.
Do you think Barry could get the biggest win of his career tonight?
I'm not banking against him. I'm going on DraftKings right now and placing a bet with everything in my bank account on him. Right?
Actually, I would like DraftKings to sponsor our show. That actually would be a bad idea.
We'll see if we could do. But yeah, I'm going with Barry, brother.
Okay.
He's a 700 to 1 underdog, but I'm going with him.
Well, it's kind of like the it's kind of like the Houston Texans this Sunday facing my Baltimore Ravens.
We'll see. I don't know.
They get a snowball chance in hell of beating my Ravens.
Daniel says Barry Horowitz is about to beat on Undertaker like he refused to refund at Walmart.
Oh, God, yes. You damn right.
All right, everybody, that's the card. If you want to watch along with us, head on over to the Peacock app. Look up Superstars. You'll find it on there. This is going to be the December 12th, 1992 episode of Superstars, which is Season 7, Episode 50. Are you loaded up and ready to go, my friend?
I got the cock locked and ready to unload, brother. Let's go.
All right, let's do this, folks. All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
All right.
Yes. I missed this old Superstars entrance like this. It always gets me just pumped up.
Dude, Hogan, all that stuff. I mean, you got Damien Demento. What do you think about those, the Hulk Hogan experience clips I sent you?
The Warrior one, that was a terrible AI version of the Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah. They're really good, though, for it. I wish I knew how to do it. Football is officially back tomorrow, Daniel. That is fact. I think we're all excited for football tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet $20 on the Chiefs, and I lost. So, yeah.
That's all right. Good for Detroit, though.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
There he is, the GOAT, Bobby Heenan.
The GOAT, the greatest performer in the history of the business,
we just named our #1 manager on tonight's show on WDJY Straight Talk Radio, 99.1 FM in Atlanta, where we're live every Saturday and Sunday night on there with some great episodes for you. So tonight we just talked about the CM Punk fiasco and finished up with that, hopefully, for a long time. And we did the greatest managers of all time. So go check us out, WDJY.
Did you
Jerry
send them
Lawler? Look.
Oh, very nice. Did you send WDJY the check?
Oh yeah, everybody.
You did. Okay, cool. Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
Brian Beeline, what's up, peeps? Brian, man, what's going on? Brian, Chris, great guy. Just had some fun over on his show a couple weeks ago, and what a great dude, man. Brian, all the respect in the world from. Check out his show, Chris. He's the one I was telling you about. Just a real fun content that he does. This guy's got energy for days. Check out the Beeline, folks.
That picture, it looks like he has energy for days.
He does, and he's awesome, man. I look forward to collabing again in the future with Brian. I always check out his show every time it's on. He's awesome. So welcome to the show, Brian. Daniel's here.
Well, if Brian's a friend of yours, and then he's a friend of mine.
He's a good dude, man. He's always welcome. We're gonna hopefully get Brian on the show here in the next few weeks.
Is he a jam up guy?
Definitely. He's El Dandy approved.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, then never mind. Yeah, he's getting my book.
Approved. I'm glad to see Jerry Lawler here, too.
Dude.
This is his debut in the World Wrestling Federation, Chris.
Really?
Yeah, this was his debut.
Oh, wow. You think they would have made like a more grandiose entrance?
Well, this was 1992 and doing WWF Superstars.
That's true. I mean, oh, God, here we go.
Here comes the stinkiest piles of shit as a tag team in wrestling, and it's Jerry Sags and Brian Knobbs.
Yeah.
Folks, Chris literally tries to be just like the Nasty Boys.
I do.
He doesn't bathe for months upon end.
I don't.
It's bad. He got written up at work recently over his stench.
I did.
They took him out back and they threw some what was that shit that when you go to prison, the white powder of like disinfectant on
the lice, the lice. Damn it, what's it called? The stuff like to help you get body lice off of you.
Yeah. Daniel says Public Enemy. Oh, yeah. The Nasty Boys. Who's more disgusting, the Nasty Boys? Well, in regards of filth, I would say the Nasty Boys. But as an awful tag team, it's no doubt Public Enemy. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Because at least let's be honest here, like the Nasty Boys have a couple of redeeming qualities. They could put passable matches together. The Public Enemy, they're hot garbage. And like with all due respect to Paul Heyman, who was banging the drum for them, I do not know what the hell he saw in them.
Brian's going with the Nasty Boys too. God.
Oh yeah.
You know, some people love the Nasties, and I'm not disrespecting other people's opinions on what they like. I say like what you like. I just never got them as a tag team. They never did it.
I never did either.
From the obnoxious entrance music that they had to, you know, Sags over here with his missing tooth. They looking like they just smell like a fucking barnyard.
Oh yeah.
And then Hogan's lackey there. What's his name? Knobbs.
Yes.
Yeah. Knobbs never did it for me either.
Well, at least Knobbs knows where his bread is buttered. And
like Brutus.
Oh, my God.
He's no Brutus, man. He knows where his bread's buttered.
The show we did a few weeks ago with her. Oh, that was outstanding.
That pile of slop.
God, good Lord.
Look at the mohawk on this dude. Is that a rat tail in the back? No, not a rat tail. What is with his hair?
Did he lose a fight with a weed whacker? I'm sorry.
He shaves his whole head and has the Tyson Kid's patch of hair in the front, and then a bun in the back, but it's all shaved around. Oh Jesus, it's Pity City time. Oh Christ.
Oh God. Oh. I was watching a clip earlier. Did you have you seen the clip on Total Divas where Cena's talking about the rules of his house?
Yes, I have.
Do you think he did that for the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I could kind of see it though too, because he's a very meticulous guy. You could see. So.
Oh yeah.
It looks a little OCD. So I maybe. Imagine if he had kids.
Oh God.
This match is pure filth from the Nasty Boys to Brawler and Rechner. This could only be worse if Hebner was reffing.
Whoa.
Brian, when did you get into wrestling? Because I know what year do you think you got into wrestling, Brian? I don't think I got to ask you that when we talked the other week.
Hold on a second.
I know you're a few years younger than me, Brian, so I don't know if you're right around this time frame, like watching Superstars. Because I know for me as a kid, Superstars and Challenge was my staple every week to watch as a kid growing up.
Well, for me, when I really got into it, it was 1997.
Gotcha. Such a good time.
Well, September of 1997, the feud between the Patriot and Bret Hart, as weird as that sounds, that's what really got me hooked. So yeah.
SummerSlam 91. Oh yeah, there we go. I remember we were talking about that. Greatest match of all time, my opinion, for me, is Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect.
Oh God,
91.
Absolute perfection.
Yeah, SummerSlam 91. Well, the Nasties pick up the victory here. Mean Gene is here in the control center. God, I miss Mean Gene, Chris.
I do too.
Ico Pro, Chris. They're wishing you a happy, healthy holiday season. Have you been taking your Ico Pro lately?
I have. I had like the cucumber melon chocolate flavor.
It's delicious.
It is.
It's delicious. I prefer the strawberry rhubarb carrot.
The strawberry rhubarb carrot. Oh,
It's
man.
amazing.
Mwah, chef's
Amazing.
kiss. Beautiful.
Daniel says Saturday night's main event was a fun one too as a little child.
Oh,
Absolutely. Yeah. It was a hard one though for me because like my parents usually wouldn't let you stay up that late, when I was a kid for Saturday night's main event. Occasionally they would, because I think it would come on at like 9 or 10 o'clock, which was my bedtime as a kid.
Yeah.
So, and I would always have to be up early for hockey practice, so I didn't always get to watch it, but anytime I did, I loved it. They're hyping the Royal Rumble here, folks. Royal Rumble 93. This is one of the worst Royal Rumbles ever. I'm just going to throw that out there. We covered it on the show years ago.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Absolutely terrible. It's the worst Royal Rumble match I've ever watched.
Do we have to watch it again down the road?
No, not for this. Oh, American Gladiators. Shit, yeah, Brian.
Because I know we have a few shows within like the next couple months coming up for Jeremy.
Yeah.
What was those again? He wants first to do
Starrcade 89, and I think it was Survivor Series 97 or 98. I have to go back and look. So
it was 98.
We always do requests, folks. So if you got a request, like one of our fans of the show had, you wanted us to cover a couple old school pay-per-views, we will get to them. We'll look into them, or we'll at least do part of it. So
yeah,
Undertaker having to share a magazine cover with Nailz. How did he ever recover? Reason he should have won that Rumble. Give Macho the Rumble win. I would agree on that, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
They did the whole Yoko thing here, and it's spoiler alert for people out there. Chris, did you ever watch American Gladiators as a kid?
I did. I loved it.
Jeez, that was good.
I love that show, and which I would love to have been a contestant on it.
There's a great documentary on Netflix about American Gladiators, Chris, that I would suggest any American Gladiators fan check out. Super interesting. It gives all the backstage, things that were going on. It's a 5 episode documentary. They get the original gladiators in there. I watched it when I was traveling overseas recently, and it's phenomenal. So
that and Legends of the Hidden Temple. Those are two shows out.
Great
shows I would love to have gone on.
Tremendous show. I liked Arcade. Guts.
Oh God, yes. Guts was great.
Turbo
the Aggro Crag.
The Aggro Crag, yes. Turbo Time, Daniel. Man, Turbo was awesome. Laser was great.
Yes.
Brian, did you see the documentary?
Turbo. Wait, hold on. Are we talking about Arnold here? Turbo Time.
Turbo Time. Here comes Bam Bam Bigelow, one of the greatest big men of all time, in my opinion.
How is he not in the Hall of Fame?
I have no idea. He should be. He should be.
Would you say he's the most agile big man in the history of the business?
Probably, definitely one of them, if not the biggest.
Yeah,
check it out on Netflix, Brian. It's phenomenal. If you're a Gladiators fan from back in the day, you'll love the documentary. They tell you all about the sex, the drugs,
the rock and roll,
how it all worked out. Pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely you'll enjoy it. Daniel says, I always wanted to go on Guts. I did too as a kid.
I did too.
Do you remember Wild and Crazy Kids?
I did. And Dude Ranch.
All right, so I'm going to make you jealous if you're an old Nickelodeon fan. I was actually on Wild and Crazy Kids.
Really?
Yes, it was a taping. I don't know if it ever really aired, but they were doing a live tour thing across the world, and I was one of the contestants on it. I did not win, and I got douched and pie. So cream pie.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then I had to walk around in the freezing cold because it was right before the taping was the night before January 1st, so New Year's Eve, I remember. So, yeah. What would you do? That was a good show, too. God.
Yes.
Reminiscent about all these old shows.
And Are You Afraid of the Dark? I love that
show,
one.
too. Pete and Pete.
Dude Ranch.
That's over for this guy. Bam Bam off the top with that flying head.
God. Bam Bam doesn't get paid by the hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark Summers totally owned Nickelodeon, Brian. That's for sure. That guy was awesome.
But the guy that hosted Guts was really good too. Wait, was that Mark Summers?
Mike O'Malley.
Mike O'Malley was outstanding.
So, fun fact about Mike O'Malley, as he went on to do a lot as well out in various TV shows. Pretty big director. And in fact, he is actually the director of Heels. And he's the writer of Heels. Yeah, he wrote and directed the show Heels for wrestling.
Well, we didn't speak too kindly of it recently.
Yeah, he's a character on the show.
Well, we didn't speak
Paul
too kindly.
Like he failed at Double Dare.
Oh,
yes.
I mean, we didn't speak too kindly of Heels recently, but it's okay.
It's all good. Boy, Doink just douche Bam Bam and some confetti. How is Doink still alive at this point right now, Chris?
I have no idea, but Bam Bam's one of those guys that you just don't want to mess with. And speaking of Doink, the Brooklyn Brawler with his with the interview that he did, he says that they missed the boat on Doink and that he was at one time the hottest heel in the WWF.
He had a great run for about 9 months there that year, and he was the one that was kind of filling in and did that match. I think it was. Did he do that match at SummerSlam with Brett? I think it was. Might have been SummerSlam '93.
I do not remember.
Yeah, I forget what the issue was. Might have been Warrior, something like that. Maybe it was Warrior, and I don't remember exactly the reasoning behind it. But Doink was like their backup for having a good heel. He had a great run in '93. He really did.
And Matt and which I love the Brooklyn Brawler, but he also said that they should have mentioned him in the Matt Bourne episode because he played Doink. It's like it's about the person, not the character.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Remember when he was in the Crowns and you didn't know he was a wrestler? Yeah. Doink, man, he was just good.
Oh yeah,
really good. And Matt Bourne is an evil son of a bitch, so he played evil Doink pretty well.
Matt was very underrated. He was a hell of a talent.
Big Josh in WCW.
Yes, with the Bears.
Yep, Daniel said he took over for Lawler. Then Brett had to beat Lawler after. Yeah. So, yep, I knew it was something like that.
Because Lawler was he was in legal trouble for allegedly having non-consensual sex with younger ladies. So that's all
I don't remember that.
I can send it to you.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I just don't remember that.
Allegedly, I can't say whether it was true or not because honestly, we weren't there, and I don't know all the facts. So,
Daniel says, unless they do a dark side on Abe Knuckleball Schwartz, I don't want to hear from the Brawler. Right, so Brian does remember it too. So I don't know why I don't remember that.
Yeah,
too many shots to the head, maybe.
Oh yeah, the greatest tag team belts of all time.
Beautiful.
Why don't they make them like these anymore? Why don't they bring these back?
I agree. I love these tag belts. They're one of the best looking belts in my opinion in
ever
wrestling history. Love these ones. I'd throw them in my top 10 for sure.
No that's like it. Well, like for me, like the greatest belt of all time is the Winged Eagle, hands down.
It is. Winged Eagle's damn good. Money Incorporated, baby. That's what Daniel
baby.
said.
Now, are you going to order the official Miami Dolphins wrestling belt from the WWE?
The one that's for $600?
Yes, and it looks like shit.
Oh, I'm down, man. $600 for a Miami Dolphins WWE belt that looks like shit. I'm down.
Do you know the one belt they're not selling?
Yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's petty as shit.
It's his loss because they would get a cut out of it.
I know.
Hey, whatever. But I don't think he's really hurting for money. So, Reverend Slick is here. Yes,
we love Slick.
I love Slick. Slick got an honorable mention on our show on the radio tonight
for managers.
Yeah, for managers because I just love his entrance. So and his entrance music. So Slick automatically gets an honorable mention just for that right there. Ray Finkel needs to sign the belt for it to be valuable. Laces out.
Laces out.
Look at Slick preaching.
Yes.
Look at him. Chris, don't you wish when you got married you would have had Reverend Slick marry you?
Oh, yeah, I would. Instead of going to the courthouse, I would have rather gone to Slick's church.
Fly Slick in.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll come.
I mean, hey, I got a couple of years before my 15th anniversary. I can get renew my vows and have Slick do it.
Slick's a jam-up guy. He'd come do it for you.
He is.
He'd come. Who do we got next coming out here? Let's see.
Oh, my wife just sent me a message saying she made cinnamon rolls.
Woo! You a lucky boy tonight.
Duane
Gilberg is here in the ring already.
Dude, look at that. Jesus Christ.
He's looking rough, man. Yeah, but party with Marty. Jannetty's here.
Moxley.
Jannetty is here, allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is allegedly Marty Jannetty. Oh, fucking Jannetty. What a guy. What a guy. Don't talk shit or he'll bury you in the fucking shit.
On Facebook?
Chattahoochee or whatever the fuck it's called.
the
Chattahoochee River.
Don't hurt me. Oh my God, Daniel.
Don't hurt someone tonight, Marty.
Well, I
Chris,
mean,
he's got a new podcast, Chris. Have you seen it?
No, I have not.
It's
Is it
on
good?
YouTube. Oh my God, it's terrible. It's such a fucking train wreck.
Is it? So I'm guessing that it's not coherent at all.
It's so just scrambled, and I
drugs
love
have fried his brain.
Lots of things have fried his brain. It starts off with the fact that his co-host is absolutely the fucking worst ever. This guy has no business hosting anything.
Is it Matt Coon?
No, I'm not going to say the guy's name because I don't know him and I don't want to I'm just saying about my opinion on his skills.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's a nice guy and all, but he has no business being with this guy. He can't wrangle Marty in to stay focused for 10 seconds.
So he's not like a Conrad in any way whatsoever.
No. He's not a pubic hair of Conrad's. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because like with Conrad, he's the benchmark for a host for podcast.
I'm going to give fairness to this guy, though. Doing a podcast with Marty Jannetty and volunteering to be his host or signing to be his host and however that came about.
Yeah.
Anybody, I think, if they did a fucking podcast with Marty Jannetty on a weekly basis, couldn't wrangle him in and it would turn out to be a train wreck. So maybe the guy's really good and it's just the fact that he's with Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, that might be.
I don't know. Marty's calling out Sean here. Doink is back, Daniel. He's back in action.
Oh.
He is back. He heard Marty had some enhancers.
Oh, God.
Oh, Daniel. He was killing me.
Who wants to boink with Doink?
Not this guy.
Yeah.
Not this fucking guy at all.
But yeah.
Do you want to boink with Marty?
No.
What did you think of Duane Gill as an enhancement talent?
He was passable.
He was passable.
That was it.
Sean is thankful Marty found some rivers and Sean found Sherry.
Oh,
Daniel.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers that you're used to.
Marty came back to the WWE at this point, like a couple weeks ago. I think we had one of these superstars. It was just a couple weeks before.
And didn't he lose his job like a few months later?
He goes on at the Royal Rumble to take on Sean, if I remember correctly. Here, a month from it. It's about a month from the taping of here. Maybe 5 weeks, I think. If I remember
the only good match of the Rumble, actually.
I don't remember it very well, to be honest with you, but he literally gets fired right after the pay-per-view. 2 months he makes it, like 2-3 months.
So I guess they made him do like the fist drop because the WWF got sued over the rocker dropper because he broke Chuck Austin's neck.
Yeah. Do you blame him for that though? I don't. The guy didn't take the bump right.
No, I don't blame Marty at all for that.
Let's be fair to Marty. Marty was a good hand in the ring.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's a good hand in the ring.
Marty was very professional in the ring.
He could go with the best of them. Marty was a good hand.
Now, once that bell rung and he got out of the ring,
it's over. Doink is going to douse him with something. He just got him with water. Get him, Marty.
Oh,
Bobby's
shit.
loving Doink's antics here. He's loving it.
How much cocaine do you think Marty did before the match?
Do you wonder why they splashed water on him? Okay, that's it right there. It's the reason he had to splash water on him for that reason. Those superstar tapings were marathon tapings. They would go like 6 hours, to tape these things. They had to wake Marty up. Vince told him to go get him with fucking water.
Actually, going to those tapings would be worth what you pay.
I saw one when I was a kid. It was a lot. I loved it as a kid, but I'm sure my parents thought it was like cruel and unusual torture.
Because it was like 4 or 5 hours.
It was a long time, if I remember. I mean, I was younger when I saw it, but it was a long time. I would say it was like 5 hours, if I remember correctly.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was a lot. Daniel says the amount of money Marty lost himself over the runs. Yeah, imagine how much money he did cost himself, Chris.
I know, millions potentially.
Yeah, Janice just thinking he would get the water treatment less than a year later.
Oh,
Here
God.
he is. This pile of fucking shit.
Really?
Hey, Nailz. All right. You just
He
resurfaced.
is so misunderstood.
You and him have hell to pay.
Okay.
Hell
Good
to
God.
pay.
Okay. Well, I brought Nailz out of hibernation, and we'll see.
Wait till you see who my special enforcer is going to be.
Okay. Is it hold on, I'm trying to
It's
think
not the
here.
boss man this time. All right.
Is it Sergeant Pittman?
No Pittman.
Oh,
I
wow.
brought a real legend out.
Buddy Lee Parker.
Nope. Hold on. I was down on this man before in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's become one of my best friends in the world.
Who's that?
He's a legend. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of morals and values. He is also a man of the law, and he always gets his man, the Mountie.
Wow.
He heard what Nailz did to me, and by God, he pitched a stink. Right over it.
All right, we'll see.
He is coming.
Okay, the Mountie's coming. I got you.
Uh-huh. And you know who's always going to get his man? Me
The Mountie.
and the Mountie.
I got you. This is so bad.
Everything with Nailz is bad. Wait till you see, Nailz is walking around with this fucking nightstick. Wait till you see Nailz, what happens when Red Beauty.
Yeah. Right in your
too, Martin.
Wow. Just make sure you don't hit me in the nuts. That's all I ask.
Have no fear.
Maybe it might fix my stutter. I don't know.
Good. Boy,
good God.
Nailz, I'll say one thing about him. He is one fucking scary looking creature at this point in time if you're a kid.
Oh my God. Dude.
Super WrestleMania on the Sega Genesis.
Dude, look at those graphics.
You and Daniel are gamers. Daniel and you were probably playing that last weekend.
Oh, yeah, we were, man. Absolute classic game. The graphics are so lifelike, man. Yep. You feel like you're there.
Hands down. Daniel says Nailz could last decades in American prison. He wouldn't last 5 minutes in the Mountie cell.
Okay. What would Dominic, though?
Dominic, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Dom any day. I'm not betting against Dirty Dom. Steal that kid's pudding, it's over for you.
Oh God. Speaking of stealing things and speaking of being controversial, what did you think of LA Knight's comments in that promo?
It's a receipt. It's a receipt. Nash could give two shits less about it, but
I gotcha.
It's a receipt. It happens, man. Obviously, he listened, so there you go. Daniel says he has Super WrestleMania back at his home in Niagara Falls. Dude, that's sick, man. I can't believe you still got that.
Yeah. The oldest game I own, it's for the Super Nintendo, the original WWF Raw game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brett is here tonight, Chris.
With
I always love that
belt.
jacket. Yeah, that beautiful belt, and I love that jacket that Brett had.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because he just won the belt here recently from over in Saskatoon, if I remember.
Saskatoon, from Ric Flair.
God, Brett was fucking so good.
Oh, yeah, it was. And we're talking about our GOATs. And I just recently put like a list out on our Facebook page. And Brett is my number 2. So, and number 1 is, of course, Jericho. But Brett's number 2 for me.
Daniel says, Brett with the winged eagle. I think I need to avenge Tom Stone. I wouldn't blame you, Daniel. You're a stoner. We all are here. We're all fans of the Stone Man. The man from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Well, right. It's sad he never got the world title because if Tom Stone did, then the fans, they could have celebrated and we could have started the Stone Age. But no, couldn't do that.
If it wasn't for that incident, we might have another champion at this point.
Exactly.
Bobby's out. What's Bobby doing here?
Oh, my God.
I don't remember why Bobby got interjected in this.
Oh, yeah.
Flair's not around anymore.
Oh, yeah, because Flair went back to the World Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, He had just finished up his run, which is why he lost the belt to him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Flair ever got that rematch. I think he was gone right afterwards.
Yeah. And honestly, I think Flair went back to WCW in a shittier role.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But Vince was looking to focus on younger talent, so I don't blame Rick. But it is what it is.
Bret had such good catch phrases for his like nicknames and stuff. The excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever was.
Oh God, yeah.
Let me see. Who's Bobby introducing here? Oh, Flair's here. There he is.
Really?
Yeah, there's Flair. He leaves shortly after this then.
Okay.
It happens. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this. Oh, hold on really quick. Tom Stone would have stopped the screw job in Montreal. Bret would have ran away in 92. Yeah, you know it, Daniel. All right, I'm going to make a statement here about Bret's music at this point in time, Chris, as Ric Flair when he first came out. I like this entrance music better than any of the other ones he's ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the version he had after this.
Okay. I love this one. I don't know why. It's my favorite one for him.
What, Flair or Bret?
Flair.
Flair, okay. Oh, yeah. I like Flair. I like the one. The other one I like better.
This is my favorite version of Bret's song, entrance song, too. Yeah. You think the second one's better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is my favorite one for him.
Because this is the Heart Foundation version.
Yeah, I just loved it. I don't know why. I love the Heart Foundation. Oh yeah, he always got fucking when he came out. You were always jammed up, ready to go when they hit the Hitman's theme.
Oh yeah, third time, baby.
So I don't remember when if and when they wrestle again here.
Oh, wait a second. Flair left in January of 93 because remember the loser leaves town match
with Henning.
Henning, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
there you go. Okay. Good memory. I remember we covered that on Raw a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that. Yeah.
Daniel says I couldn't stand Bret's song when he returned in 2010 and they ruined it. I do agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that, Daniel. Here comes the man.
The definition. The definition of cool, Chico.
The definition of cool is Scott Hall.
Yes.
Even as his Razor Ramon character, he was cool as shit.
I'll smack you on the testicles and you'll like it, my friend.
Look at what a pro Razor is when he comes out. Just from his walk,
yes,
to get out to the ring or to get out to the stage here. The way that he carries himself when he comes out, his walk matches his music. His music matches his personality.
Everything.
Everything.
Absolutely
so many people should study getting into wrestling. Scott Hall.
I agree 1,000%, and I hope that a lot of people do. I mean, or they can study, not stutter. Jack Perry. I mean, that guy oozes charisma.
You fuck, I just about to spit out my drink.
Oh, yeah.
Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Scott Hall about to beat down Bret and get some ladies all in a matter of moments.
That's right, Chico.
Scott could rail an 8-ball of Coke, drink a case of beer, a pint of vodka, and rail like 7 chicks in one night, and it'd be good.
That's true. And Marty would say afterwards, "Where's the daughters at?"
All right. So who do you think could party harder, Marty or Hall?
I'd say Marty.
Yeah, I agree. Marty's still here. That's a sign he can party harder than anybody.
Oh God, yeah.
Good point, Daniel. Daniel says the Hall of Fame talent in this one segment: Bret, Hall, Flair, Heenan, and Mean Gene. Perfectly said right there, Daniel. Everyone is a Hall of Famer. Here comes Kurt.
Mr. Perfect. I don't remember those trunks.
Add in another Hall of Famer. There's Perfect. You got 6 now that were just in it.
I think Curtis Axel should go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's great. What version you going at? Michael McGillicuddy?
Oh God, yeah. With Husky Harris.
The fucking promo. Have you ever seen that promo from him?
What one?
From when he was in NXT as Michael McGillicuddy.
Why would he say?
I can't play it on the air. I'm going to get flagged. But
Okay.
I'll send it to you later on. It's absolutely horrible.
Terrible. Okay.
It might be on one of our videos on YouTube for the worst mic
promos.
stuff. Yeah, worst promos ever. It might be on there. I can't remember, but if it isn't, it needs to be on another one when I do another one day for that.
Oh God, yeah, because
it's so bad.
It's sad. We got flagged for our last Raw show
for a 20-second thing of
clip.
Music.
Yeah.
Fuck Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Fuck them. 20 seconds worth of stuff, and they did it. Literally.
And we play most other things, and they don't do shit. That's what I don't understand. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
They're just as bad as TNA.
Who's this guy? Who is this creep? Look at the hair on him.
Good
Look at that
God.
chest.
Gus
Kantarakis.
Dude, greatest.
I'm not naming my kid that now for a future one. Looking at this guy.
Dude, he's the greatest enhancement talent ever. What
Bro, look at the mullet on Lance Cassidy. This guy's fucking legendary mullet right there. What would you classify his mullet as?
From a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 13.
Yeah, it's really good. But I mean,
Billy Ray Cyrus.
The Billy Ray Cyrus mullet?
Yes, the Billy Ray Cyrus mullet.
I'm going to call this the helmet mullet.
The helmet mullet, okay.
You know, look at his hair on the top. You put a helmet on, you're riding your bike or whatever it is, and your hair comes up, and it's just matted down in the front like that. And then your hair's just free falling in the back, blowing around and shit when you're on the bike. That's a helmet mullet right there.
Yeah, I can see it. He's wearing his Young Pistols outfit.
I know. You think he's gonna got another trunks instead of trunks?
No shit.
Yeah. You're not into pistols anymore here, Chief. You can afford the extra $20 for a thing of trunks.
Wasn't it him with Tracy Smothers?
Yeah, they were the Young Pistols.
They actually weren't half bad.
No, they weren't. He's not a bad worker.
No, not at all.
Just didn't get over with the crowd. Dennis says Curtis Axel had no personality. Great to meet, but no personality on screen except with Bo as the B team. I like the B team, actually.
Oh, Bo's phenomenal.
Imagine sitting through hours of this taping to see this match.
Yes.
Hey, they got to see Gus Kantarakis here.
That's true, man. And you talk about talent, man. Bo. I hope Bo comes back. I do. And I hope that he can honor the memory of Bray and he can carve his own path. I don't think he should come back as Uncle Howdy, but I think that you bring back like the Bo Dallas. I think that'd be awesome.
I love the Bo Dallas. I thought the gimmick was hilarious, and
it's basically the wrestling version of Tim Tebow.
It's phenomenal.
Yes.
I've always said that. I'm not saying that because of Bray's passing and him being his brother. I have always been a fan of the Bo Leave shit. Anytime we mention him in the past, you can go back and listen to one of the shows. I'm sure when we discussed
years ago,
always have said it. My favorite thing he ever did was I think it was like his debut or one of his first matches. He was in on SmackDown against R-Truth, and R-Truth comes out and does the the whole gimmick dancing. Bo's in the corner smiling and laughing. He's trying to get into it. He's loving it. He's like doing one of those like typical fucking nerd trying to pretend like they can dance. And then R-Truth gets up there, he does all, hey, Green Bay, what's up? And then Bo gets on the mic and he goes, hey, Green Bay, what's going on?
He was like a mixture of like Tim Tebow with Kurt Angle.
Oh, I'm so good. It's so funny. I loved it. Bo Lever since day one, to the point my brother got me the shirt one year for my birthday. Man, that's phenomenal. Do you still have it, Daniel?
I would love to have that shirt.
I bet you there's one flying around there somewhere. I would love to pick up one of those.
Okay, so the WWF Superstars are at Planet Hollywood?
Yeah, looks like there are plenty in Hollywood here. The Macho Man. Look at him.
The Macho Man was the real McCoy, the real deal when it came to charity and the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Another one. 100%.
All right.
Here is Mr. Technical right here. Barry Horowitz, your best friend in the entire world.
This bastard, he absolutely destroyed the juice bar at my work the other day because because like the pineapples weren't ripe enough. Just it's terrible.
Bad stuff.
I'm bad.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Are we talking about the greatest managers? Wait, yeah.
Two of them are on the show tonight.
Yes.
Paul Bearer is one of yours.
That's right. Oh yes. And Paul Bearer, he was the manager of the current hottest star in wrestling right now, which is LA Knight.
There we go. Daniel says still has it. He still's got the shirt. You always got to believe.
Yeah,
the roids weren't ripe enough for Barry. Barry's one of the exceptions to the rule that steroids did absolutely no good for him.
I agree.
He gotten worse. He was looking worse if he was on the sauce and the juice.
Oh, what did you think about Josh Barnett offering to be that to be like that the guy like to hold like the locker room together in AEW? Do you think that he's a really good pick for that?
I'll tell you right now, ain't nobody's gonna be sitting over there and fucking around if Josh Barnett were there. That's a bad dude right there. I would. He's an OG of the UFC. And he wrestled and all this shit. That's a bad dude.
Yeah, I would say bring him in. Dude, just imagine if Conor McGregor was the enforcer of the locker room.
He's too much of a cancer that he couldn't be.
Really?
You don't know that about him?
I don't know a lot about Conor.
God, he doesn't get along with a lot of people. He's the most egotistical human being in the world.
So
it's just a gimmick.
So is he the CM Punk of the UFC?
Yeah, but he's actually got the marketability to actually be worth it for them. Like they have to let it go because he draws that much money from. Not that CM Punk doesn't draw a lot of money when he's out there because he does, but Conor McGregor draws a whole other level of it. Yeah. Daniel agrees with me right here. He says he's too coked out of his mind. Yeah, he really.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
He's out there. You should see a picture of him now, Chris. He's fucking he's on roids, guaranteed. If he passes a USADA test, I'd be blown away. Look up later a picture. Just say Conor McGregor now, and you can see a recent picture of him. The guy is fucking massive, but he's got these big chicken. He's got these little chicken legs on him because all he's doing is chest. He doesn't even look like the same guy anymore. It's insane.
You know, someone I thought about, Steve Blackman.
That's a bad dude right there.
He could control a locker room.
He's just gonna go out and just fucking heel kick people and fucking front kick them. Jack Berry wants to get out of line over there. You want to go use Glass Kid? As soon as he comes in the back, roundhouse kick right to the fucking head. You're out. Yeah. Next person that fucks up is getting a nunchuck in the head.
I'm putting this out here right now. Whenever we start getting ads on the show right here, I want to do Blackman bail bonds. So, Steve Blackman, if you ever hear this, we would love to sponsor your company if it's still going. Yeah,
Daniel. Daniel says he keeps putting off his return. I wonder why he won't enter the testing.
Oh yeah. Do you think Rhonda is going to come back?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think she's retired for good?
I do. I hope so.
Well, hell, dude, she's made enough money. I mean, she has a family now.
Me and Daniel talked about this because Daniel is the ultimate Ronda Rousey fan, no doubt about it. Like that's his favorite one, and he agrees with me that she got smoked her last two fights. She hasn't been in the ring in like 7 years. She's got a family now. Like
she ain't got nothing to prove.
Dana said he didn't want her, but I know Dana, and he would give anything for the right price, and if he can market it to make a shit ton of money, so. He can say that all he wants. It doesn't matter.
Does he not realize she would be the biggest female comeback in the history of that company?
She would, but at what cost? Her legacy?
That's true.
That's true.
She could probably get like $2 million for that match.
she's the greatest women's fighter of all time.
Oh yeah,
and
I agree.
You know, Father Time catches up to all of us at some point. You know, she ran into a couple of people at the end of her run.
Yeah. What about Sean Mooney? Like, has Father Time caught up to him?
Sean Mooney's another ageless wonder, like Jimmy Hart. He's still going strong. Daniel says Ronda will go down as the biggest women's draw, but you had your run. It's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Max Moon here cutting a promo.
Is this Paul Diamond?
This is Paul Diamond.
It's definitely not Conan.
Listen to this. Listen to how he talks. He sounds like that nerdy kid in school that always raises his hand for the teacher and gives him the answer in like a fucking paragraph form for a one-word answer.
Do you know what he calls his fans? The Starfleet.
The Starfleet? The Starfleet is going strong still to this day, over 30 years later.
30 years strong.
Here's an underrated tag team right here, the Beverly Brothers.
Actually, yes.
I love
They are a member of our Hall of Fame, actually.
They are. Rightfully so. Max Moon is no Max Mini. I'm not intimidated.
And one of the Beverly Brothers here, their son,
Von Wagner.
The
one on the right here, Wayne Bloom. That's his son. Yep.
Come Tuesday. Yeah.
Nobody's seen Mike Enos in 20 some odd years. So.
Oh God, yeah.
He had too many gimmicks. He forgot his identity and he disappeared.
Oh God. Speaking of Von Wagner, did you see the whole thing with him?
I did.
I thought the end of that show was fantastic.
I did too. I think Braun Breaker missed a little bit and clipped him.
Oh God.
Yeah. Look at the clip. I think he clipped him a little bit and missed a little bit. Not all the way, thank God, or else he would have just crushed his head.
He could have killed him.
All right, so that's going to be it for the show here on Superstars. Chris, we haven't done a Superstars in forever, man. What are you rating this one tonight? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or in the middle?
You know what? Flat out, the show was fun to watch. I would give a thumbs up. I mean, like, there's nothing really special about it. I love the whole thing with Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Bobby, Mean Gene. The stuff with Taker was good because, hey, like when you're displaying Mr. Technical, it's always a good night.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing, like with Bam Bam, like they're displaying how strong he is. We have the debut of Jerry the King Lawler. I mean, which that set up a good feud with Bret Hart. Flat out, I thought that was decent show for setting things up. Now, as in terms of action, horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give it a thumbs up.
You know, that's the thing about these old shows. You know, you're not getting any barn burners for matches, and it's just to, get people on TV, get the crowd exposed to them, get them all, to see if they want to put them on a pay-per-view and, make some money. It was a different business back then. These shows are always fun. We always have great banner. The jobbers make the show here.
Oh, God, they do.
All of them do.
The haircuts especially.
Oh, it's tremendous. Just going back in time and watching this stuff is fun. And, I hope everybody also enjoy the show. I give it a thumbs up as well, my friend. No doubt about it.
Oh, dude. And finding out after all these years, we're part of Starfleet makes it even better.
I'm part of the Starfleet. Are you?
I am, brother. I want to find Max. Dude, we've resurrected Nailz. Let's resurrect Max Moon. Paul Diamond, I don't know whether you're still alive or not. But come out of retirement, buddy. Come out of hibernation.
Recently, if I killed him off wrong, I'm sorry. I think he might have.
All right, Conan. Since you're the original, come on.
What's going on, Jeremy? Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Resurrected Conan.
Yes, bring him back. Oh, don't worry about it, Jeremy. You can go back watching the archives or not. Just join us Monday. So I'm going to shoot for Monday as long as I'm not too bad enough pain from the surgery. We're going to shoot for Monday. I know we said it's going to be a couple weeks, but I'm feeling good enough to do this, and I think I'll definitely have no problem on Monday night. And you down for Monday?
I'm down for Monday. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we guarantee this with a bow on top. We will be back every Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m., if you will. On what channel, John?
99.1 FM WDJY Straight Talk Radio in the great Atlanta area. Go check it out. And you can follow it right on their website. Watch it right from there. Just click on Listen Live when it comes up, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we hope you come out. We got a great show for tomorrow night. Jeremy said Monday I'll be there. Sounds good, Jeremy. Great to see everybody out tonight. Jeremy, Daniel, Brian, a bunch of people, whoever watching this later on down the road. Hope you're doing well. Me and Chris, thank you so much. So for Brother Martin, I'm John. We are out of here for tonight. We'll see you guys again on Monday night. Have a great rest of the weekend, great rest of the week, great day whenever you're watching this. And once again, thanks for watching the Retro Wrestling Revival.
Boom.